Today we're going to take a look at the My Customer for Life campaign and the different ways that you can utilize it here within the system. So by coming into the system, you're either going to go to the search bar and type in MCFL for My Customer for Life, or you can go to the navigation and go to Automate and go to MCFL that way. Once you're here within the MCFL interface, you're going to see that we currently have 777 articles here in the system. You're going to see all of these articles that are available for your use in any way that you so desire. If you do put customers in the My Customer for Life campaign, they're going to be receiving emails at the frequency that you choose that contain these articles. So there's going to be selling articles, buying articles, and home improvement articles. Based on the way that they interact with these articles, they're going to receive more of the type of article that they're interested in when they receive that email in the future. So you'll see here that all of these articles are available for you. 10 mistakes to avoid as a first-time home buyer, 6 tips for selling a unique property. And by clicking any of these articles, you can see the full layout with your name and your information and all of the content that's in this article. And then it's all, again, branded to you and your company. You then have the option to follow the 3 dots where you can download this article, you can print it, you can save the changes as defaults, or you can exclude from the email newsletter. So if you don't want this article to ever go out to any of your customers, you can exclude it entirely from the campaign. You then also have the option to send this article immediately. So let's say you have a specific customer that's interested in how to sell a unique property. You're going to just add that customer right here so that you can send that to that customer immediately. You can also choose a subject line and you can edit that article in any way that you see fit. And then you can either send a preview to yourself, choose to send it at a later date, or send it immediately. Another thing that we can do here from the My Customer for Life campaign article page is we can filter these articles. So if we want them to be in different languages, we can choose a different language. If we're looking for a specific title, let's say we're looking for one that we know we've seen before, you can type part of the title in here. You can choose articles that are published between specific dates. So if you want newer articles, you can do that. You can also choose the category. So you can see here, buying, selling, and home improvement. There's also articles for a home selling guide, a home buying guide, home improvement guide, homeowner's guide, and ones that are just for kids. And then you can also filter by the author, whether that is any author, whether the system created it, or whether your company has created this article for you. So system created ones are ones that Delta has made, and company created articles are ones that your company's made for you. And the last thing here is the settings icon where you can see that you can change the header on all of these articles that come through. So if you don't want it to say this article might interest you, you can tweak that. You can also add a body to this article, so a little bit of information that's also there before they actually read the article. And you can choose a different logo to go with those articles as well. If we go back to the main interface here, we can see that you also have the option to add a My Customer for Life page to your website. So if you do this, it's going to take you to the Pages system, and it's going to preload in a predefined page for My Customer for Life. You can change the link title if you want to, and you can add any meta keywords or descriptions. And then once you save this, it's going to make a new page for you called My Customer for Life that you can then drag and drop into your navigation. Back on the main interface here, we can see that there's a history for the My Customer for Life campaign. So by clicking this, you can see any history that might be accessible regarding the emails that have gone out for this campaign, whether or not they've sent, whether they've been opened, or whether someone has actually clicked on an article inside of them. You can also see settings here where you can tweak the specifics of this campaign. So you can turn it on or off. You can choose when they are to begin sending. And you can choose the frequency of how often your customers are going to get these articles. So you can choose weekly, bi-weekly, or quarterly, or monthly for the different options here. You can also change the subject line here. So you can choose different terminology here, and you can choose to change your introduction or change your signature when it goes out with these My Customer for Life emails. If you want to quickly preview what this email is going to look like, you can access this tool to quickly send yourself a preview of what the My Customer for Life email looks like. Lastly, we're going to be able to add customers here to this section with the plus sign. So you're going to go here and you're going to start typing a customer. And once you've found the customer that you would like to add, you're simply going to click on that customer and then save them to your My Customer for Life campaign. You can also go to the Remove All Customer button, and by clicking OK, you're going to remove all customers from that campaign if that's what you desire to do there. It's also going to tell you right here when the next run date is. So if you're curious when this is going to get sent to your customers again, it's going to tell you right here that the next run date here is Tuesday, May 21st. And one last thing that we're going to look at is that if you go to a customer's profile page and you go to marketing and you scroll down to the campaign section, you can use this plus sign to automatically and quickly enroll this customer into the My Customer for Life campaign, and then save, and they are automatically plopped into that campaign. You can then use the 3 dots here to view the My Customer for Life campaign system, or you can use those 3 dots to remove that customer from the My Customer for Life campaign. And that summarizes the options that you have in regards to the My Customer for Life campaign. Please enjoy all of the articles created for you by Delta. This campaign is an excellent way to keep your name fresh in your customer's mind on the off season where they might not be interested or buying and selling, but you still want your name to be popping up in their inbox.